using frequency used words and defined words to build the vocabulary is very important from beginning to intermediate and advanced. I think when a beginner level using 1,000 words, both, I mean 2,000 and 1,500 words duplicated, and then we can use the words for the beginner level. Because in the beginner level, we need to build up the ability of listening. So we're focusing on spoken-based languages to improve the listening and speaking. By doing that, we can improve the pronunciation. So after understand about listening, we can communicate with the language partners and randomly. So and we can talk any topic by phone or the video. And this is a good way. And also we can level up vocabulary about, we can expand the vocabulary, 2,000 words, frequent used words and the defining words. By doing that, we can go for 3,000 words all together. And then advanced level is 3,000 and we go for 5,000 words. And then we are literally, and we can communicate with well, and then we use the foreign language effectively. So it's quite a long journey. So if we use it every day, practice about more than 2 or 3 hours a day, and then we can get reach the advanced level. I think 3 years using 36 months. This is my plan, and I think I studied about more than 10 hours a day to make content and then thinking about and also the reviewing the news in Vietnamese. And then, yeah, I devoted in learning Vietnamese and also making plans on job, Zoom, AI, Google Document for online language exchange. Recently, I made a group on Facebook in which we can communicate with you together. And also, I found out JALO on uh, application of Vietnam, and then the JALO is like KakaoTalk in Korea. JALO has newly opened the function of voice messaging and text together in Vietnamese. So when I bet when we can use the voice, it's a spoken based than before. With the language partner, some I can work with a group who teach speaking and listening uh, in Vietnamese by using Yellow. This is possible, I think. When I guess, if the teachers give a voice sentence about 20 sentences, for example, one, what's the weather like today? Two, what are you going to do in the evening? And these are like, and then one, two, to 20 sentences. And then I can give the message in Vietnamese on JALO. Then, and the learners can listen to repeat it after them, and what they listen, they can communicate with it about the sending message again. And after doing that, the process is very important, and the checking with the sentence. So on, uh, know about what they listen, and also they can translate the meaning of the sentence. By doing that, they can improve day by day. And also, one more thing, randomly 20 sentences they can send. what they made by learning frequent used words or defining words, and then make a sentence with it, and then they can talk. But important thing is, even though they can speak sentences that they built, they made, but the pronunciation is totally wrong. I guess, yes. So, and then they can uh, check out their sound with A, and then means from sound to text. After then, they can send a message, and then also the teacher can feedback their their sentences, and then again, then they can improve the listening and speaking at the same time. This is very important, and to get a good pronunciation in Vietnamese is very important. After that, and day by day, they can improve. And I think it's a good way to do, because we don't have to meet some, just sending messages, the voice message. Yeah, and maybe I think three sentences a module. For example, three sentences can do that, and then uh, for free after that, and maybe one day 20 sentences and 20 sentences, 40 seconds, reviewing about 30 minutes, and then the price is about 10,000 words or maybe 8,000 words for one, and then for the work. And then by doing that, and if the teachers can hire the students more, this is a very effective way as a job to teach Vietnamese coaching and to improve the pronunciation better. Okay, so I would like to make the program that is JALO, and then JALO is like KakaoTalk in Korea. So JALO have a function for from voice message to text message. So we can make the program practices focusing on listening and speaking in Vietnamese. And then the Vietnamese teacher can fix and help the learners to improve listening and speaking to get a good pronunciation. Uh, would you make the program with it? Now I talk about the process about studying AI. In English, make contents of how to use JALO. JALO is like KakaoTalk in Korea. And we can use from voice to text. By using that, we can focus on listening and speaking to improve pronunciation better after proofreading it. And I can get the content with this. Voila. Yeah. Clear structured English language content draft for language learning program using JALO app and listening, speaking, and pronunciation. JALO with the uh, and in summary, this to get a vocabulary in Vietnamese by reading this content. I can actually I can make contents. I speak a little bit slower, low voice. How computer catching my sound. Absolutely, based on your detailed explanation, I've created a clear structured English language content, right? For language learning programs using JALO, right, which focuses on listening, speaking, and communication. This can be used for course materials, workflow, or training guides. Speak and listen smart with the JALO. A voice-based language program for Vietnamese learners. What is JALO? JALO is a popular Vietnamese messaging app similar to KakaoTalk for the US. JALO now supports both voice messaging and automatic voice-to-text conversion. This feature makes it a perfect tool for improving your listening and speaking skills instead of pronunciation. Why use JALO for language learning? Voice text speak check if your pronunciation recognized correctly. Prevent shadowing to listen to teacher's audio with speed non-clear dashboard. And conversation practices exchange the audio message with the language partner. No meeting require run and speak anytime anywhere. Support daily repetition, building from pronunciation muscle memory. Program structure speak, send, check, repeat. The daily voice challenge in 20 seconds. Every day, the teacher sends 20 short voice message example. What's the weather like today? What are you going to do this evening? And the learner listen and repeat aloud, learn, and record their own voice and send it back and replies and get a feedback. Voice to text feedback. Use yellow's voice to text to check your pronunciation. If the text is accurate, pronunciation is likely good. If text is long, try and teachers or partners can also give feedback on pronunciation, the usuals of expression, vocabulary, and defining words progression. To communicate well, learners should expand their vocabulary level, focus on systematic word, beginner defining words, basic on the 50. I mean that the frequent word using words and defining words together, and then 2000 to 1500 goals is duplicated. Intermediate hypertext presence usage is 4000 to 3000. Actually, it will go 3000. Advanced spontaneous speech 1 minute more or 5000. When 3000 and 3000 both, and then maybe 5000. Weekly language, let's say. Use Google Doc or share space for writing new sentence, translating teacher sentence, creating your own Q&As, organized place for chat to connect to learners and change your daily practice routine. That is the past time to listen to teacher's sentence. That means yellow. Before I send your voice, that means yellow. Check your voice to text, the following yellow. Review vocabulary plan words 10 minutes to that. Optional reports training with three sentences with 5 to 10 minutes yellow. Total 30 to 40 minutes per day using depend on your native language to compare. Progressing is 2 pages up to 2 years of time go on my reference of the batch phrase of daily training sentence. 7 to 18 months of confidence speaking with 3,000 words. 90 to 36 months of fluent conversation with strong listening and vocabulary base. On join or view the program, if you are a teacher, you can use Yellow to send a recorded listen, give their feedback on pronunciation, have underscore, group chatting. If you are on, use Yellow daily, focus on feedback after me, learning, checking yourself with voice text, exchange voice message with partner. So Yellow for uneasy mobile first way to practice speaking and listening in Vietnamese or other languages by sending and receiving voice message, checking the voice text, listening feedback from teachers, learners, and dramatically improve the pronunciation and pronunciation, all without needing a classroom. So would you like me to have done JALO lesson plan template or create PDF handout for teachers and learners? I can also prepare training videos for important people. No, thank you. Okay, I talk about some how to learn foreign language by doing online language exchanges, especially using frequently used the word, frequently used the word, defining words, and then using yellow, the national messenger in Vietnam.